Well, the box office certainly has been interesting the last couple of weeks. We've seen Avengers Endgame dominate, as of course was expected, and we've seen Captain Marvel do the unthinkable and week after week remain somehow in the top box office films due to the reaction from Avengers Endgame. But this weekend is going to be the biggest test for Endgame yet, as it's going up against Detective Pikachu. So let's talk about this. So before we get into the topic, I'm not going to be reviewing Detective Pikachu, but I do want to tell people that if you've had any interest in Pokemon ever in your life, you should probably see the movie. I saw it, absolutely love it. Ryan Reynolds kills it. The entire cast is great. The world building, pretty much everything about it. If you're a Pokemon fan, you're going to love it. Go see the movie. Now, let's get down to the actual topic at hand. So, Avengers Endgame has seen huge success, of course, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon, as analysts and websites are getting their official predictions in for this upcoming weekend. And much like what I was predicting last week, it looks like Avengers Endgame has the ability and might even still stay at number one this weekend. Now, of course, there's a lot of factors to go into this, but if you look at it about a month and a half ago, a lot of people were looking at Detective Pikachu being a 1 billion plus franchise and doing about 100 million opening weekend in the United States. Now, those numbers have gone significantly down to a lot of people saying it's going to do maybe 50 to 60, they don't know. It's one of these properties that's kind of a question mark that they don't know, but essentially what they're doing is factoring in the weekend to weekend drop for Infinity War into the Endgame numbers, and they're getting the numbers that says Endgame, by the look of it, is going to be the winner this weekend, which honestly would be huge. Obviously going up against something like Detective Pikachu, a Pokemon brand, is pretty significant, but at the same time, it's not a core Pokemon movie, right? It's not like the movie about the adventure and battling the gyms and everything, so I can see why some people might be turned away from it. Once again, I saw the film, going again, absolutely loved it, but I see what they're saying, and of course, Endgame, I just went this past weekend, and again, it was full. Like, theaters were as full as other films on opening weekend, so it's clearly a juggernaut, and how far does it go? Remains to be seen, but it looks like when it's all said and done, when we talk about it at the end of the weekend, Endgame might still remain number one. And there's some people even daring enough to say, could it actually stay number one next week as well? Which that would be absolutely insane, but that's where we're at now.